Hi guys, welcome to the Lee and Kumar show. This time around we have a special guest with us. I'm gonna introduce her later. But now I want to mention that last time me and Kumar here, we had a session, right bro?
Yes, bro.
We had a session talking about people exhibiting playing victim behavior. So basically what happened with this playing victim people, they'll be like draining energy around people being around them. So it's not good, it's unhealthy of course.
Yeah, it's just
And-
like energy suckers.
Yeah, and it's infectious too. You know,
Yeah,
whenever you get
infectious too.
people around that, then you will start experiencing also the same behavior.
Yes.
So now we have an expert here in front of us. Her name is Miss Tanuja.
Hello.
She has been an energy healer. Let me say that again. For the past 14 years, she has helped countless people going through mental illness, emotional illness, any health-related issues which cannot be cured by medicine. And she has been fantastic, guys. 14 years. We're not playing around here. Welcome, Mr. Tanuja,
Thank you.
to our
Thanks
show.
for having me here.
Yes, welcome
Thank
to our
you.
show, Lee and Kumar show.
Yes, Mr. Kumar, let's go ahead with your
Yes,
first question.
Thank you very much, Mr. Stephen. So, Tanuja, we often had seen in our society, in our families, in our social structure, people behave or act like victims. They will come to you and start complaining and blaming about each and everything around them. For them, this life is just a hopeless endeavor. So I just want to know from you, what make these people to behave like a victim, or how a victim behaves? Kindly explain it.
Okay. See, the first thing is victim means, in short, it means I am somebody miserable.
Yes.
I am somebody so unfortunate.
Yes.
Destiny has played evil with me.
Okay.
I am born to suffer. And the root cause of all my suffering is destiny, circumstances, people.
Yes.
It's all the outer things which are causing damage to me.
Yes.
So these people end up living their life saying that my life is miserable, my life is hopeless, my boss is so bad, my spouse is so bad, I want to die, I look so ugly, I'm so unfortunate, I can never do anything good. So this is what they do, and they spread a lot of negativity around them. So it's quite toxic.
They have a very low self-image.
Yes,
also.
very.
Hey, so it's the
Yes.
blaming others kind of game.
Yes.
So instead of looking inside themselves, self-introspection, they're like looking for people to blame or
Yeah.
something to blame. It's not always people, but
Yes.
something to blame.
Yes.
That's very bad.
Exactly. Blaming and complaining.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's not good, brother.
That's not good. That's
Okay.
not good. But
Thanks.
Tanuja rightly said, they believe due to destiny or the circumstances, it is happening to them.
Yeah.
They don't know that it can be changed
Mm-hmm.
through energy healing, like our expert can do.
Yes.
Okay.
He will explain more about energy healing. I'm sure of that.
Yes. And
Second question. Go ahead.
yeah. So now the second question is, why does people behaves like a victim? Why it does?
See, you have to
Okay. So I have another question. Why does a person showing this kind of behavior, the victim?
Okay. A person behaves like a victim because you have to realize one thing. Nothing happens accidentally in this life, okay? Every person behaves in a certain way for a reason. And all the answers to all our questions lies in our past.
Okay.
How were we as a child? What happened to us when we were a child? How was the behavior of our parents with us? How was their personal life experiences? How was their relationship with themselves, okay? Because a child mind is like a sponge. Whatever it is seeing in its surrounding, it's picking it up, okay? It's like a mirror. So a child is literally, when you look into the mirror, you're seeing a reflection. So a child is seeing the parents, it's like a mirror. Whatever the child is seeing happening with the parents, how they are dealing in their personal life, how they are dealing with each other, how they are dealing with the child, they pick all that up and they make it theirs. So they are actually absorbing everything from the surroundings and making it theirs. Now imagine if a child is living in a family where the mother is suffering from cancer, she's going through bad pain, she's going through excruciating pain for years and years and years. Can you imagine what will be the effect of the mother's illness on the child? How it will condition the imagination, the emotions of the child. Imagine a father who is going through a very stressful business. He is having a lot of money issues. If he's coming home, he's constantly saying there is no money, there is no money. How will it impact the child's energy? Okay? If the husband and the wife, they are fighting like cats and dogs and they are using abusive words for each other, how will that impact the child? Will the child ever want to get into a relationship? And if a child gets into a relationship, will they actually give the respect to their partner? Because whatever they have picked up from the family, it's deeply absorbed inside their head. Because our parents are our biggest mentors. We have an intense relationship with the parents. So whatever we see them doing in our initial years plays a major role in our energy. So this is the root cause of why they behave like a victim. It's not coming from them. It's inculcated inside them because of the parents, because of what they have seen in the family for years and years and years. So it's not accidental. They are not cribbing and complaining just like that. There is a reason behind that. So we need to identify the
So
root cause.
there is something that's being formed like over the years.
Yes,
So it's
yes.
not like a 1 day, 1 week, 1 month
Nothing
kind of
is
thing.
built in a day. It takes
Yeah.
daily consistent things. So they are watching, they are observing, they are absorbing, and that's how they become their parents. Unintentionally, they take over their parents' traits and they become them.
And it got
Well
buried
said, yeah.
deep and deep down
Deep,
inside
deep
the
inside.
subconscious
Yes.
mind. So
And
they don't
when
even realize they are
they don't even
exhibiting-
realize,
Yeah,
yes.
they're
Yeah.
having those kind of issues, right?
And especially when you are having these issues, if you go to a doctor for treatment, the
Yeah.
doctor can only give medicines. But until
Prescription.
and unless you go to the root, that past pain, that trauma that is stuck inside you, you cannot heal it. It's not possible.
She's
Well
speaking
said.
the truth.
It's an
She's speaking the
interesting
truth.
point, yeah.
Yes,
It's a
yes,
wonderful
yes.
point raised. Okay, I absolutely agree with.
You agree?
Unskilled parenting leads to this fundamental cause of people's or children's acting like a victim.
Yeah.
So it started, the seeds are being germinated in the very beginning of the childhood of the person who behaves
Absolutely.
like a victim.
Yes, absolutely.
That's thank you for sharing your sense of wisdom with us. Okay, so now the question is that how it will impact the body, mind, and psycho and emotion of a person who is suffering from these negative circumstances and who is acting like a victim.
When a person is going through these emotions for days, months, years consecutively, you have to know that for every action we are releasing energy. Nothing is for free in this life. For every action you have to consume energy. So if you are holding this negative energy for months and years, overthinking, it becomes like a toxic block. Now this block, how will it impact the physical body?
Exactly.
Such people, they will have headaches,
Yes.
excruciating migraines.
Agree.
Their
Yes.
eye area will be
Yes.
very heavy.
Yes.
Their throat will be blocked. Their
Exactly.
breathing will not be very fluid. It will be very, very shallow.
Yes.
Okay. Then they will maybe eating a lot of food,
Yes.
like a lot of
Yes,
junk
yes,
food,
sure.
just to get pleasure. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They will be sleeping a lot.
Yes.
Okay. They will do less or no exercise at all. So this is the physical impact.
Mhm.
Now, if you are keeping this kind of lifestyle for a very long time,
Mhm.
it can also create cancer inside your body
Oh.
because you are holding too much pain and
Oh my
resentment,
God.
and it can eat up your cells and it can build into cancer. So that is physically. Mentally, how will it impact you? You will feel, I am a useless person. I'm good for nothing. You won't be able to take any decisions of your life. You will be always confused. Should I do this? No, I should do this. And you will constantly keep asking so many people, can you help me? Can you help me? Taking so much of opinions of everybody and keeping it here. So damn confused. Never been able to take any decision of life. Always confused. Always living in lack, in limitation. Always thinking negative. So you won't be able to do anything productive in life. Like exactly the word is feeling like a vegetable, a dead person. Literally doing nothing.
That is a very sad condition,
Very
brother.
sad.
That's very sad.
Very sad.
Now the problem is that most people who are experiencing this kind of illness, right? they are not like in a, what do you call that, a realized state of mind that I need to seek out help, right?
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
They don't even know that they are suffering from this
Yes.
problem.
yes, they're like unaware.
So
And
how can we deal with this kind of people?
actually,
Yes.
that will be my next question
Yes,
to
yes.
Mr. Nuja here. So how do you deal with it? Like, what are the solutions then?
See, basically the solution is that you have to first identify the fact that I cannot take care of my life, so I need to seek some help, okay? And medicine is not the help. A medicine or a drug, you can take it, it can create a temporary effect in
A
your
short-term solution.
brain. It can give you a chemical reaction, but is it actually solving your problem? Is it healing your root? No, it's not.
No.
So first is identifying, being truthful that it is beyond my capacity and I need to do something about it. Because if you don't take care of it, are you willing to lose your entire life suffering, being miserable? Are you okay to sacrifice your life? I don't think so.
And causing pain to others around
Others
you too.
also, yes. So that's number one.
Okay.
Number two is you just have to spend some time with yourself and retrospect. Go to your past, okay? Why am I behaving like this? Why am I behaving like a victim? Go and talk to your parents also and make peace with this one fact that your parents, however they behaved with you or whatever they did to you, they did it because they knew only that much. They didn't knew any better. If they knew, they would have treated you better, but they were trained like that by their parents, okay? So we cannot blame them or we cannot hold a grudge against them. So you have to realize the fact that my parents also didn't know how to handle the situation better. So should I blame them for this situation? You think so? No.
No.
So you have to make peace with it. Rather than going to the past and going to your parents, it's because of you, you did this to me, that's why I'm suffering.
There
were
you go.
fighting.
That's a blaming others again. Yeah.
So you have to ask yourself and act little mature that instead of going and blaming somebody, you have to realize that they didn't know any better. They didn't know. If you today, you have a child of your own, you would treat with them the way you know what is best. So you cannot blame
Correct.
your parents for that. First thing, make peace with that.
Make peace with
Don't keep digging and digging and digging. If you keep digging the wound, what will you do? You will cause pain to yourself.
More pain.
If I have a wound here, I keep scratching, scratching, scratching. I'm not living in today. I'm only living in the past, scratching, scratching,
Do not live in the past,
scratching,
guys.
scratching. You will cause harm.
Yeah.
So make peace. Forgive what has happened in the past. Just tell yourself what is done is already done. I cannot do anything about it. What can I do today to create a better version of me? And try every single day, little by little. Focus on your diet, focus on working out, focus on doing something productive, little by little, baby steps, and train yourself to become a new version. So I think these are the 3 simple steps which they should do to, come out of the victim role.
Wow, wonderful. Yeah.
That's very
Exactly,
helpful.
Wonderful.
It's very helpful tips.
Wonderful. Okay.
Last question.
Mr. Lee,
Last
anything else you
question
want
is
to ask?
no, no.
So with this, Ms. Tanuja, so now the question is, what are the solutions? What are the solutions?
These were the
These are the
solutions.
solutions.
Yes.
See, already
And
said
but
us.
if we do not apply this solution, or the person is not willing to apply these solutions, how can we tackle that kind of person? But my friend Mr. Lee, before he want to know, in our society or in our work culture, there are other peoples who are behaving like victims, but they don't want to accept it.
Yes, that's
They
a
don't
problem
want to
there.
accept it. How to deal with these kind of energy suckers, energy monsters who come and
Energy
pour
suckers.
out all their negativity into you, and somehow with the your dignity, sometimes the person is your uncle or aunt, you cannot avoid them. You have to
Yeah.
listen to them.
They're your family. What if they're your family? You
What
cannot.
advice should we give to them?
I think this is very tricky actually, because God can, as it is said, God can help those who want to help themselves.
Okay.
So everything
Amen.
starts from the willingness to see that there is something which which is a weakness, which is not working for me, and I want to change. This cannot be forcefully done. Sorry.
Wow.
If somebody is,
Wonderful.
That's a powerful statement.
Very
Yeah.
powerful statement.
if somebody
This
has,
cannot be done so powerfully.
if somebody has accepted to suffer, nobody can help them. You cannot do anything, and I would suggest don't even give your precious advice to such people, because you will only waste your energy.
Yes.
Yeah. You can only pray for them, and you cannot actually give them any advice, because they will never listen to you.
But what if these people are like your relatives, your close relatives? Could be your parents, could be your siblings, could be your spouse. Like, it's easier said than done, right? Because these people, you care so much about them. But you know they are experiencing this kind of pain inside of them. But again, they are not willing to accept that they needed outside help. They just be like, just leave me alone. This is the way I live out my life.
And we cannot.
Yeah.
And we cannot leave our parents or loving
We
people
cannot,
alone.
because we so deeply care about them. So how?
See,
It's hard.
I'll tell you, the way to help a person is not always by doing something for them. It's not necessary that sometimes you have to advise, or you have to lecture, or you have to talk to them. You have to believe in the power of silence. You have to believe in the power of prayer. So sometimes, you know, we think if somebody is stressed out, we want to go and say, hey bro, you are doing wrong, you're doing a mistake, you should not do this, da 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 da, blah 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 blah. We say a lot of things. That's not the right approach. A person who's already messed up here, your words are not going to help that person. It will only create more noise.
Yes.
So you have to be more empathetic towards those people, and you have to realize the fact that sometimes leaving them alone, just giving them unconditional love, just accepting them in their period of turmoil, not trying to be, you know, the godfather. Just let them be, okay? Say,
Wow, wonderful, yeah. That's a very powerful statement. Unconditional love, okay?
Yes.
And don't act like a teacher or godfather to them, do this, okay? Just give them their unconditional love, accept them as they are.
As they
As
are.
they are going through a lot of emotional turmoil inside.
Like, imagine if you see somebody in a hospital who has met with an accident. How would you treat that person?
Yeah.
So a mental illness, an emotional illness is nothing less than an accident. So we want to give so much of lecture to those people, it will not work. Your love, your affection, you say I am there with you, you need me for whatever, I'll be there for you. You have to show that kind of love and affection. Then they will start healing, because love is got a lot of power, it's magical.
Wow.
That's a great wisdom there.
That's a great.
See?
Really. It's a
There is a
very
reason why he's been
interesting point,
doing
yeah.
this for the past 14
Yes,
years. I
that's
can
the
see that,
reason
brother.
Mr. Lee has chosen Miss Tanuja to come with here and share his sense of wisdom and experiences, so that it can be multiplied and shared with other people through the YouTube channel of Mr. Lee and Kumar.
And
Okay.
also Miss Tanuja.
Miss
She has her
Tanuja,
own
okay.
channel too, and social media.
Mhm.
And thank you so much for being with us today,
Yes, thank you so
sharing your
much, yeah.
wisdom, sharing your knowledge,
Thanks for inviting
sharing
us.
your
Yes,
expertise,
yes.
and not just see. I'm representing a lot of people out there, like who've been wanting and dying to hear this kind of advice from
Yes.
you, because I'm sure you know they tried all of those medicine, they tried all of those like traditional doctors or
Yes.
traditional, non-traditional. What kind of
Yes.
help did they try? But basically, the key here is wanting to accept first your condition,
Unconditional.
right?
Yes.
And that's the very first step.
Yes.
It's very powerful.
Wonderful, yes.
Excellent.
Very powerful
Excellent.
statement.
Excellent.
It's a very memorable statement for me. Unconditional love, yeah. We have to love the people unconditionally who are suffering from some kind of emotional illness. And
Yeah.
this emotional illness is not less than a physical illness.
Yes. Yes.
It's wonderful, yeah. It's
Yes.
wonderful.
So this is actually the kind of closer that we kind of expected during our first session when we talk about playing victim,
Mhm.
right? Because we didn't know what the actual solutions will be.
Yes,
You told
we
me to
were
stay
stuck
away
at
from
this-
them.
Yeah, so
Well, of course, it's easier to
Can
say that,
stay,
but
but we have-
some people you cannot stay away from
Yeah.
because they are your close relatives. These are the kind of
Especially
people
when
that you interact
they are
with each
our
other.
loving ones, we cannot leave them alone.
You
Okay.
cannot because they are your
Now
loved
we
ones.
have
Yeah,
got the
true.
solution.
Thank you so much.
Now we have got the solution.
Oh
we have
my
to
goodness.
give unconditional love, and
Oh
I am
my
going
God.
to give unconditional love to my brother, Mr.
Not just to me. You gotta give that to people around you. Spread the love, right?
Yes, yes.
Spread the love. So, last but not least, I'm gonna give this opportunity for Mr. Tanuja here. If you have any message to people out there, please do say it now regarding any displaying victims or anyone experiencing emotional illness, needing help.
Okay, hi everyone. If you're suffering from stress, depression, anxiety, something which is torturing you every single day, you have gone to the doctors, you have tried alternate medication, you have tried every possible way, but you don't see any hope, any light. I can understand your pain because for 8 years of my life, I've gone through stress, I've gone through physical illnesses like tuberculosis, cyst in my pancreas. I have healed my life, and I really have the formula which can help you reverse any aspect of your life, reverse your illness, reverse your stress, reverse your depression. So if medicine is not working for you, you can contact me. Take very good care of yourself.
Well,
Yes.
there you go. You
Yeah,
hear it
yeah.
there from the
Thank you.
expert.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much again, Mr. Tanuja
Yeah,
and
thank
Kumar,
you.
my
Thank
brother.
you.
Mr. Lee.
See everybody again in our next session.
Okay.
Thank
bye.
you. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.